Today's video is kindly sponsored by Thrive Market. Hey guys, it's Maggie and I am back today, and I know it might seem a little bit early to some, but I basically have my hospital bag packed and ready to go for delivery. I was a little nervous that I was waiting too long, and then I thought, am I doing this too early? But you know what? I think 28 to 30 weeks is the perfect time for me. I'm so used to things going a little wonky and surprises popping up when it comes to my health, so I just want to be prepared. Unfortunately, going to the hospital is not something that's new to me. I have been hospitalized, I don't know how many times over the years, just for surgeries and for other reasons, you know, if I have to go to the ER and I get admitted. So I have gone to the hospital very underprepared and very overprepared, and I think that's given me a good sense of knowing what I will use, what I will actually use from my hospital bag. The thing about this particular hospitalization is that I've never delivered a baby before. I have been very used to packing for myself, even packing a couple things for my husband when he's, you know, laying beside me on the couch after surgery. I have never packed for a little human being. This is new territory. So I had to think really hard and long about what would be potentially important to her. And I looked up a lot of recommendations, took a lot of recommendations from the comments from you guys, put together a whole list over the last few weeks, and I think for the most part, everything is in this bag. There are a few things that either I don't have yet because we haven't had a baby shower yet, or I'm using still and I don't want to pack it into a bag and take it out every day as I use it. So I did make a little post-it note here. This contains, I think, most of the items that I don't have in the bag, but I do want added, and I'm actually going to add the location of all of these items as well, just in case I go to an appointment and they tell us we have to go to the hospital and Zach comes back to the house to get stuff. He can find it easily, so I'm going to keep that somewhere safe for him. But yeah, it's been a process adding everything into this bag, making sure that I'm not bringing too much, but I'm not bringing too little, and taking recommendations from people that have done this before. And one of the things that has really helped me in this process is actually Thrive Market. When I was putting together my Thrive Market haul of just grocery items and snacks and stuff, it's usually what I stick to. I remembered that they had a bunch of other items outside of food, so I thought, let me just look for the postpartum items, let me look for certain baby items that I'm interested in, and they carried a ton of them. I have been using Thrive Market, which is a membership-based online grocery store, for a while now, but really particularly in this pregnancy because it's very convenient. Everything comes right to your door, and I can find things that either I forgot when I was grocery shopping or I simply can't find in my grocery store. It's been great to find organic groceries, being able to filter through 90 plus different diets and values, which I know is important to a lot of the GI community, even just chronic illness community, being able to set your preferences and find a variety of different products that meet those standards for you. With my most recent order though, which I think was my biggest order ever, I started thinking about the future. So obviously had to try some new snacks here that maybe will go in the hospital bag, come along with us to the hospital. I was interested in things that'll help me in the hospital, like these deodorizing wipes. These are fantastic and I've used them before. Had no idea that Thrive Market carried them. They even have diaper balm. They have this nipple butter that everybody's been recommending to me, as well as this Mom's Bottom Balm. I thought, this is fantastic. I can get everything I need here. So that's exactly what I did. They even had one of my favorite laundry detergents, but I wanted the baby version that was unscented. They had it, so I picked this up so I could start washing things. Thrive Market has the highest quality standards in the industry, and everything in their catalog is non-GMO. They have 1,000 plus restricted different ingredients, so it's a great place if you're looking to swap out certain groceries, certain pantry items, but also household items. So not only did I get grocery items, but I got so many things that are going in my hospital bag. It was a one-stop shop for everything that I use and need. Thrive Market has been my go-to store for finding healthy and sustainable products at the cheapest price. And I mean, that's why I made this huge grocery haul, because I knew I was getting them at the cheapest price. I actually wound up saving $45.50 on this order. And I'll share the items from Thrive Market specifically throughout this video that were important to me to bring to the hospital. But just to let you know too, they also ship orders over $49 for free. If you've been looking for an easy way to shop for healthier groceries and healthier household items, Thrive Market should absolutely be your place to go to. Right now they're offering 30% off of your first order, as well as a free gift worth up to $60 by going to thrivemarket.com/LetsTalkIBD. I have been using them for quite some time now. I think it's been at least a year, and I know I'll be making probably more than one order before this baby comes, because there's some things that I still feel like I need, especially snacks. Definitely need more snacks. Thank you so much to Thrive Market for sponsoring this video. Okay, let's get into this hospital bag. Where should we start? They're really, like, I think I did pretty good. I don't think I overpacked by any means. Actually, first thing, because I've already shown this to you, the Boppy pillow. I have seen so many recommendations, both from you guys, but also just me online watching pregnancy content, that people recommend bringing a pillow like this because it helps you to start breastfeeding. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably put this in the car, so that way we don't necessarily have to carry it in when we first go in. Like, I hate carting around stuff when it's hectic and you're not settled in yet, so this will probably go in the car. I do need to wash everything, by the way. That's why I got the Molly Suds laundry detergent, because that's what I'm going to use to wash all the baby stuff with. So this will be coming with us, just in the car at first. Now I've got a bag of ostomy supplies, and I put it into a Ziploc to keep it separate. There are, I think, a few things that I need to do for this. I need to add deodorizer, unless I remember to put that in my shower bag. But I've got everything that I think I would need, especially portabilized. Making up my own words again. Okay, so I showed you that I used the Convatec one-piece bag. I had the one bag. It stuck really well. It was super comfortable. My thing is, though, if I get an epidural, emptying that bag while in bed, unable to move, that's going to be difficult. So I think I will make a two-piece work, because the great thing about these is I can just pop the bag off in bed, you know, have a couple of tissues to wipe around the area, wipe around the ring of my flange to keep everything clean. And I also have these guys. I mentioned it in a recent video. Fab Little Bag. That's F-A-B space Little Bag. These are fantastic. They're adhesive closure bags that are disposable. I think they're biodegradable. Don't quote me on that. But 55% made from plants, 45% from recycled materials. These are great for throwing your ostomy, you know, appliances out when you're all done with them, for diapers, for tampons, for pads, anything that you're worried might have odor, or or you just want to keep concealed. For me, I find they are fantastic. We have 4 dogs that like to get into the trash, and if you have dogs and you have an ostomy, you've probably experienced some interesting things with that. These are great. And so what I can do in the hospital, if I'm stuck to the bed, I can take this bag off directly into here, seal it up, and pop on a new one. I also have adhesive remover wipes. I might even add some paper towels in here. I know that they'll have those at the hospital, but for me, I'm just, you know, the more I am prepared ostomy-wise, the better I will feel. So yeah, I've got my Ekin seals, the little rings. I've got everything in here. Let's look at clothing. So I got myself a new pair of pajamas, and I specifically am not wearing them because I want them to be special for the moment. I actually bought an identical set, just in a different color, for our wedding. I got it because I wanted to have cute pajamas when I was getting my makeup and hair done that I could easily unbutton and take off without, you know, having to pull it over my head. So I got I got the same pair of pajamas in a size larger. Actually, it might be 2 sizes larger. It's like a blue leopard print pajama set, and I want to save it for this special occasion. Just, you know, it's a little goofy, but I did that. I do need to wash this as well. All this stuff needs to be washed. So these are a little bit bigger than I'm used to because I assume my belly will still be a little round afterwards. It'll take some time for that to go down. I have a couple of robes in here. These are just very light robes. I showed you this around Christmas time because my sister-in-law got me this, my brother's fiance. Look at how cute. And I actually have a swaddle that matches this, so I might have to pack that as well. And I've got this one that Zach got me for Christmas, which is a Vera Bradley one, and I may or may not have picked this out ahead of time. But yeah, I thought that was great. I do need to add a going home outfit. That might just be whatever outfit I go into the hospital with, because I know I'm gonna use their hospital gowns. Save some money, right? You know, I don't need to get a special gown. I know how things work out and things get icky, and I can change afterwards, so I'm not gonna worry about a special hospital gown. Okay, this next item is very special to me because I have not bought basically any baby clothing. I don't know why. I think part of me is waiting for the baby shower because I know we're likely to get some clothing there. And actually, her grandmother, Zach's mom, is sending down from Florida, or sending up from Florida, a whole box of clothing that she's been collecting. So I keep dragging my feet with it. I don't know why that is. I think it's just the nerves a little bit, but I did buy a couple of outfits. And this first one here, I thought would be perfect for her going home outfit because it's rainbows and she's our little rainbow baby. It's from 𝙘𝙤𝙨. I got a couple of different outfits too. This is a newborn size, but I also got a dinosaur one that I think is 0 to 3. And then I got a teddy bear one that's 3 to 6. And they are so soft. It's got little ruffles on the butt. Which I'm hoping is not uncomfortable for her. I'm thinking the diaper might kind of cushion that for her, but I had to. So I think this will be her going home outfit. And then it had a little matching headband. Is that not the cutest? Let me show you up close. Isn't that just, oh my gosh. And it's got the two-way zipper. It's got the little fold over mitt things. Little footy pajamas. Oh, I love it. So that's one onesie. I also have this. This was given, I think Zach's mom gave us this. This, compared to the other one, is a little bit bigger. It's 0 to 3. I don't think that she's gonna be huge, but maybe I'll bring this. And then Zach's sister got us a set of different headbands and stuff. I thought that would match. I don't know. I might not even bring this because this just feels really big to me. And I know that the sizings when they do the measurements on ultrasound are all guesstimates, but I'm hoping for delivery purposes that she's not super giant. You know, I want her to be perfect and healthy and where she needs to be. But you know, please don't tear me apart. He's so cute. Okay, so I've got those. They still need to be washed, and I haven't gotten everything from my order from 𝙘𝙤𝙨, so I do have that though. Now I've got my shower bag. I bought this for our road trip a couple years ago. It's packed full. I gotta open her up. There's a lot in here. There are a couple things I do need to add. I need to add my makeup, a hairbrush, what else? Maybe a couple of other things that I'll think of as I go through here. So for me, I am planning on being prepared for both vaginal delivery and cesarean. I do need to find my little silicone strips that I got for my ectopic surgery, because that scar is in the same place that they would do a C-section, and they were fantastic. I just don't know, like I only wound up using 2 of them because they stayed on so well. I might not even use them in the hospital because, you know, they have their own dressing that they keep on for a little bit. But I need to find them because they were expensive, but they were worth it. They're somewhere in the house. I just need to find out where they are. They will be added to this as well. Again, probably won't even use them in the hospital, but they don't take up much space. Okay, so a lot of this is stuff that I've seen recommended, and I'll just start going through it. Dermaplast. You know, helps numb things up down there. We already had this, and that's why it's missing the cap. We had it for, I think, a sunburn, and it's nearly full. I figured, why waste money getting more? I also got a Peri bottle. This I got fairly cheap on Amazon. It was a knockoff of the Freedom one, and I did open it up just to make sure that it was in there. I don't want to take it out of the plastic just so I keep it clean, but I really wanted one that the nozzle was bent, so that way I wasn't having to maneuver the bottle too much. Like, I could just keep it upright and squeeze it. Honestly, this would have been helpful for proctocolectomy surgery. I think just irrigating the wound, because they did have me do that for a time, could potentially be useful. I think this was maybe $5 or $6, so yeah, I didn't want the hospital one where I'd have to like bend my wrist. Okay, I also have a collection of these little jars that I save. I save all little things like this. It's from our toothpaste. Our toothpaste comes in a jar. So I wash them out, obviously, and I put my shower stuff in here, or, you know, just toiletries. So I have one for lotion. I can show you what it looks like closer. I labeled them with little stickers. I can't tell what way that is. So lotion, conditioner, body wash, my face scrub. This is the actual jar of toothpaste. This is the one that I use, and the jars are fantastic if you have little items to store. Oh, this one leaked. That's so fun. Great. Well, this is the shampoo, so I'll have to wipe that up. I felt like I secured that pretty well. Guess not. That's all right. It doesn't actually look like it leaked too bad in here. Oh, you know what? Let's put this with my ostomy supplies. This is my deodorizer. I saved this little bottle, or I bought it or something, and I put a little bit of my deodorizer in there, and it's a little dropper. So it's super convenient. Let's put that in the bag of ostomy supplies now. Just keep everything together. Makes it more simple. Okay. Oh, I have a little spray bottle of witch hazel. I have a big bottle of it, and I figured I could just do that. Deodorant. I also got Dr. Talbot's Perineal Soothing Foam, which I think is also witch hazel. Yes. Cooling relief after vaginal delivery. So I did get this guy fairly cheap, I believe on Amazon as well. It seemed like people were recommending this, and because it was fairly inexpensive and it's fairly small, sure, let's do it. I have also got this little Ziploc bag here to keep everything as sanitary as possible. But I have pads, and then I have the Frida Mom disposable underwear. I know that they might give me some in the hospital, so I'm only bringing 2 pairs. And I may have to purchase more. I have a pack of 8. I know that I'll likely have to get more. I was going to get the knockoff from Walmart, but they were out of stock, so I picked these guys up, so I had them. It made me feel more comfortable having them sooner rather than later, waiting for them to get into stock. It made me nervous. I was like, I just want to have everything ready to go. Maybe that's superstitious a little bit, but I was like, maybe that'll help me go to the end. Got these guys, and then I have pads. These pads might not be appropriate. I tried to get a larger size than I would normally use. The weird thing about my surgeries that I've had is I do still have that pocket in the vaginal wall, so stuff collects there. And I know that you do tend to bleed a lot after both vaginal and cesareans. Pads are kind of difficult to work for me anyway. Everything comes out at once. It's kind of like I have large clots all the time, except they're not clots because of something wrong. It's just because it's collecting and then all coming out at once. So, you know, I feel like the disposable underwear with a pad, that'll be my best bet. I'm not going to go crazy on some giant pad because likely what's going to happen is every time I go to the bathroom, that's when it's gonna come out. Okay, so I also have a couple of toothbrushes here, one for Zach and I just have them in our top pocket in the shower caddy thing. We normally use electric, but I figured let's just have a nice soft toothbrush that we can use. Again, I know that they can provide that at the hospital, but those toothbrushes are terrible. And I also have Q-tips, but you know what those look like. So then I've got these guys. I love these. These are Pacifica underarm deodorant wipes. I've used them before in the past. I think they are so fantastic when you can't necessarily shower, but you feel like you need to freshen up a bit. They're great. I didn't know that Thrive Market carried stuff like this. Like I did. I knew that they had household items and like personal items, but it just, I was always focusing on the snacks, to be honest. I was always focusing on the groceries, the food, not this stuff. Yeah, they did have these guys and at the best price I've seen anywhere. So I got these. I think that'll be great if I labor for a while, which I fear may be the case. We've got those. And I also got from them these Burt's Bees, micellar coconut and lotus facial towelettes to freshen up my face. I don't know if these, oh yeah, they are makeup wipes. So I thought that would be helpful as well to just be able to easily clean my face. I know it's not going to do a thorough job, but anything is better than nothing, right? So good price on these as well. Then there were a couple of items that I saw either online or you guys recommended for postpartum and babyhood. The first one is this Earth Mama nipple butter. I have seen this recommended a lot from a lot of different sources. I don't know if it's focusing. Hopefully you can see that. I got this because I thought that this might be helpful. On my registry, I also have silverettes, and I know that you're not supposed to use silverettes with anything like nipple butter because this can get in the way of the silverettes working. But I wanted to have both of these guys just to, you know, have options. I thought that was the best bet. Let's see. I also have the Earth Mama Organic Diaper Balm. I have a few different options that I'm going to keep on hand, but I figured the more options I had, the better, just to see what works best. And I don't know if you knew this. I'm grateful that I have plenty of it on hand. Something that we used to do on the GI floor for the kids that were experiencing like a lot of diarrhea, a lot of excoriation and diaper rash was using stoma powder. We would do the crusting technique on their bottoms where it involved some sort of like zinc-based diaper cream, a little bit of skin barrier, and stoma powder. So I may even throw in a fresh bottle of that. Hopefully we don't have issues right off the bat with that. I hope we have a couple days. But it might be something useful to bring with me because I have it right up here. I just have it on this shelf. Maybe I'll throw that in here just in case. And then I have this guy. This is Mom's Butter Balm from Mother Love. And my understanding is that with the hormone fluctuations, things can get a little unusual down there, a little dry maybe. I thought this might just be comforting to have. So these guys all came from Thrive Market, and I'm just glad I could throw them into my bag, keep them on hand, try them out if we feel like we need them. And, you know, they had them for the cheapest rate that I saw anywhere, so that's why I did that. All right, I'll pack everything back into here off camera. I only have a couple more things. This is also a recent purchase. I got one of the Mom Cozy nursing bras, and I know that you can kind of finagle them to work for a pump as well. I saw some hacks, so hopefully that works. I may have to get another one because I just wanted to get one to try it out, but okay, this works for the size that I used to be. I guess I didn't know how much I grew, and this is extremely tight on me. Okay, not extremely tight, but it's tight to the point where I had to use the extender. I know, so I might actually have to buy the next size up, but I don't mind that because I know that you can kind of fluctuate in size, and having a couple of options might be helpful. So I got this guy. It's really nice. throw that in there as well. And finally, the last thing in this bag, something I saw recommended highly, was a portable fan. I also figured this could be used on her stroller later on for her. So I added a little charging box to it just so I knew that it had a way to charge. But, you know, you never know how things go. If it's going to be hot in the room, or medications that they give you sometimes might make you a little bit overheated. Yeah, I got this. And also Zach overheats all the time, so my guess is he'll be using this. Other than that, with my little sticky note here that's covered in dog fur, I do need to add my makeup and a hairbrush to my shower bag. I want to make sure that I have enough outfits for her. So I've got this one that I know is the newborn size. I'm going to wait for the baby shower to see, you know, what we get and what I can throw in the bag. And who knows, I may go shopping as well beforehand. I'm just trying to be, I don't know, I want to spend money wisely at this time. And I know that people love getting baby outfits because, as you can see, none of this is me. And this whole drawer thing has baby clothes as well. I want to go through that first before I decide what we think we might need that Zach and I will buy. I'm also going to bring Element. I'm going to bring a few packets for myself as well as for Zach if, you know, he needs a little hydration boost. But I know staying hydrated is going to be really important early postpartum, so I'm definitely going to make sure that I have that. I need a phone charger, and I also want to bring swaddles. And the last thing, actually, that I just ordered is a name sign. So it has her name on it, and it's like a cute little announcement thing. So whenever we get that, I'll add that as well. I'll have to keep it hidden because I don't want anybody knowing until she is here. But I'm trying to think. Oh, the last thing. I have it added to our registry. I'll see if somebody gets it. If not, I will purchase it. Actually, no, two things. I have a 𝙗𝙗. I have that little bulb looking breast pump thing that's just silicone. I already have one of those. But I'm also looking to get the Medela hand pump. I know I could bring the electric pump with me, but that just feels very bulky. I know that hospitals have pumps of their own, and I feel like a hand pump will be easier in the moment. I don't know. So I know I could bring the electric pump, but it just feels like I might not even use it in the hospital, you know, because my hope is to breastfeed, and storing milk in the hospital, especially when your milk might not even come in for a few days. Is it even worth it to bring it? I don't really feel like it is. Hand pump is small though. I can throw it in this bag. It'll fit. That's why I'm looking to bring that as well. It's just, I want to see if anybody gets it for the baby shower. If not, then I'll go ahead and get it. Yeah, so that's what I got going on right now. And I feel good that I have all this stuff together. I've got a list of things. If there's something glaringly that I'm missing, please let me know. I know for some of the postpartum items, for my self-care, I may get stuff from the hospital. I'm like, wow, I really like this. I feel like I need it at home. I'll get it on Amazon. I'll get it shipped to the house quick. Or we'll go to the store or something. Zach will go to the store and we'll figure that out. But I felt like this was at least a good starter pack, you know, as I figure out what's going to be useful for me. You can only prepare as best as you can. You know, you only know what you know until you experience things. So I feel good. I feel good. Maybe I'll throw in some regular underwear too. But I have a feeling I won't be wearing too much of that. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found it interesting. Again, let me know if I'm missing anything. But yeah, I'm grateful that I'm able to do this. Like, I feel like we're getting so close. Like, time is zooming. Also make sure that if you're interested in Thrive Market, head over to thrivemarket.com/LetsTalkIBD. You'll get 30% off of your first order, as well as a free gift worth up to $60. It's a great way to stock up your pantry, your grocery items, as well as your household and your personal items, like stuff like this. Great price, and highly recommend them. But yeah, wide selection that I've been using them for so long for food, but just totally blanked on the whole other side of what they offer. Yeah, All right, let me get this all packed back up just in case, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you are looking for a way to help support my channel, consider liking this video or even subscribing. You can also check out my store at LetsTalkIBD.shop. I have stickers and hoodies like these guys over here, just related to chronic illness and inflammatory bowel disease, something fun. And I also have a coupon code for my YouTube watchers. You could also become a member of my channel like the wonderful people scrolling on screen here. They've become a member and they have access to videos a little bit earlier. It's a great way to support my channel, and really, just watching my videos means the world. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next.